Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 10 of Easy Speak English podcast. I'm Priya, your super excited host, and today we're diving into B1 English speaking practice with 10 conversation starters and enders to sound confident. Nervous about starting a chat in English? Scared to end it without sounding awkward? You're not alone. I once froze at a Starbucks, mumbling, hi, bye, to a stranger. Yikes. But don't worry. This video reveals 10 powerful phrases to start and end any conversation, so you'll sound confident and natural, like Chandler from Friends cracking a joke at work. Conversations are the key to connecting in today's global world, whether you're at a job interview, a party, or a cafe like Rachel in the office. Starting and ending chats smoothly makes you approachable and fluent. Today, we'll learn 5 conversation starters and 5 enders with shadowing stories, repetition exercises, and role-play scenarios to make you shine anywhere, from London to Sydney. Grab a notebook, repeat after me, and let's boost your confidence. Conversation starters. Break the ice like a pro. Starting a conversation can feel like jumping into cold water, but the right phrases make it easy. B1 learners often struggle to begin chats without sounding stiff or nervous. These 5 conversation starters are simple, versatile, and work in any situation, cafes, offices, or parties. We'll practice them with repetition to make them automatic. Repeat after me, and let's build confidence. Why it works. Starters make you approachable and help you connect. Perfect for B1 learners' conversation starters. Repeat after me. 1. Hi, I'm your name. What's your name? Use. Meeting someone new. For example, at a party. Example. Hi, I'm Priya. What's your name? 2. That's a nice item. Where did you get it? Use. Complimenting to start a chat. For example, at a cafe. Example. That's a nice bag. Where did you get it? 3. What do you think about event topic? Use. Asking opinions at events. For example, a conference. Example. What do you think about this conference? 4. Do you come here often? Use. Casual chats. For example, at a Starbucks. Example. Do you come to this cafe often? 5. Can you recommend something here? Use asking for advice. For example, at a shop. Example, can you recommend a good coffee here? Repetition exercise. Let's lock these starters into your memory. Repeat each phrase 5 times. Say it loud, say it proud. Hi, I'm Priya. What's your name? Repeat 5 times. That's a nice bag. Where did you get it? Pause. 5 times. What do you think about this conference? Pause. 5 times. Do you come here often? Pause. 5 times. Can you recommend something here? Pause. 5 times. Mix and match. Try, hi, I'm Priya. Do you come here often? Or, that's a nice shirt. Can you recommend something? Write 3 new sentences in your notebook, like, that's a nice book. Where did you get it? Say them 5 times each. Shadowing story. At a cafe. Imagine you're at a Starbucks with Ross from Friends. Shadow this, pause, and repeat. I walk in and see Ross sipping coffee with a cool mug. I smile and say, hi, I'm Priya. What's your name? Ross replies, I'm Ross. Nice to meet you. I nod. That's a nice mug. Where did you get it? He says, at a flea market last weekend. Great find. I ask, do you come here often? Ross grins, every week for my latte fix. I say, can you recommend something here? He suggests a caramel latte, and we chat about coffee flavors. I feel confident, and the conversation flows like a Friends episode. Repeat the story twice, shadowing each line. Practice tips. Practice these starters with a friend. Take turns starting a chat. Say each phrase 5 times daily, mixing them up. Try them in real life, like saying, that's a nice shirt to a coworker. Write 5 sentences in your notebook, like, "Hi, I'm Priya. What's your name?" Act out a mini scenario at home, pretending you're at a cafe. Keep repeating to make these phrases automatic. Vocabulary boost. Conversation starter, a phrase to begin a chat. Icebreaker, a question or comment to make someone comfortable. Compliment, a kind comment. For example, "Nice bag." Opinion, what someone thinks about something. Try, I use a conversation starter to break the ice. Example, my icebreaker is "What's your name?" Practice, giving a compliment like "nice bag" starts a great conversation. Conversation enders, exit gracefully. Ending a conversation can be tricky. You don't want to sound rude or abrupt. B1 learners often struggle to close chats smoothly. But these 5 conversation enders are polite, natural, and keep the door open for future talks. Let's practice with repetition to make them stick. Repeat after me. Why it works. Enders help you exit confidently and leave a great impression. Conversation enders, repeat after me. 6. It was great talking to you. Have a nice day. Use ending casual chats, for example, at a shop. Example, it was great talking to you. Have a nice day. 7. I should get going, but let's chat again soon. Use leaving a friendly conversation, for example, with a colleague. Example, I should get going, but let's chat again soon. 8. Thanks for the chat. See you around. Use ending informally, for example, at a party. Example, thanks for the chat. See you around. 9. I'll let you get back to your work. Take care. Use ending politely at work, for example, with a coworker. Example, I'll let you get back to your work. Take care. 10. Let's keep in touch. Here's my number. Use ending with a connection, for example, at a networking event. Example, let's keep in touch. Here's my number. Shadowing story. At a work event. Picture you're at a networking event, like in the office. Shadow this. Pause and repeat. I'm chatting with a colleague, Jim, about a new project. We talk about work goals and share ideas. I say, it was great talking to you. Have a nice day. Jim smiles, you too, Priya. I add, I should get going, but let's chat again soon. Jim nods, sounds good. Later, I say, thanks for the chat. See you around. I end, let's keep in touch. Here's my number. We exchange numbers, and I leave feeling professional and confident. Repeat the story twice, shadowing each line to lock it in. Practice tips. Practice these enders with a friend. Take turns ending a chat. Say each phrase 5 times daily, mixing them up. Try them in real life, like saying, thanks for the chat to a neighbor. Write 5 sentences in your notebook, like, let's keep in touch. Here's my number. Act out a mini scenario at home, pretending you're at work. Keep repeating to sound natural. Vocabulary boost. Conversation ender. A phrase to close a chat politely. Polite, showing good manners. Connection. Building a relationship with someone. Professional. Acting in a work-appropriate way. Try. I use a conversation ender to be polite. Example. Saying take care makes a polite connection. Practice. I end chats professionally with see you around. Practice scenarios. Real-life conversations. You've learned 10 phrases, 5 starters, and 5 enders. Now let's practice them in 3 real-life scenarios. A cafe, a workplace, and a party. These role plays combine all phrases to make them stick, like you're in a Friends episode. Shadow each line and imagine you're there. Scenario 1. At a cafe. Picture you're at a Starbucks like Joey in Friends. Shadow this. Pause and repeat. I see someone with a cool phone case at the counter. I smile and say, Hi, I'm Priya. What's your name? They reply, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you. I say, That's a nice phone case. Where did you get it? Emma says, Online. It's my favorite design. I ask, Do you come here often? Emma replies, every morning for coffee. I say, can you recommend something here? She suggests a mocha, and we chat about drinks and flavors. I end, it was great talking to you. Have a nice day. I add, let's keep in touch. Here's my number. I leave feeling confident and friendly, ready for my coffee. Repeat this scenario twice, shadowing each line. Scenario 2. At a workplace. Imagine you're at work, like Pam in the office. Shadow this, pause, and repeat. I meet a new coworker at a team meeting. I say, hi, I'm Priya. What's your name? They reply, I'm Sam. Great to meet you. I ask, what do you think about this new project? Sam shares ideas. It's exciting but challenging. We discuss work goals and deadlines for a few minutes. I say, I should get going, but let's chat again soon. Sam nods. Definitely. Let's catch up. I end, I'll let you get back to your work. Take care. I leave feeling professional and approachable, ready for the next meeting. Repeat this scenario twice, shadowing each line. Scenario 3. At a party. Picture you're at a party like in Friends. Shadow this, pause, and repeat. I see someone by the snack table with a cool shirt. I say, that's a nice shirt. Where did you get it? They reply, thanks, it's from a local store. I ask, can you recommend something to try here? They point to chips. These are amazing. Try them. We chat about food, music, and the party vibe. I say, thanks for the chat. See you around. I end, let's keep in touch. Here's my number. The party feels fun, and I'm confident connecting with new people. Repeat this scenario twice, shadowing each line. Practice tips. Act out these scenarios like a movie star. Use a cup as a coffee or a pen as a phone for realism. Say each scenario twice, once slowly, once faster. Try mixing phrases like, hi, I'm Priya, let's chat again soon. Role play with a friend. One starts, the other ends. Write one scenario in your notebook and practice daily. Try real-life practice, like saying, that's a nice garden, to a neighbor. Keep repeating to make these phrases your own. Vocabulary boost, scenario. A real-life situation, for example, a cafe chat. Role play, acting out a conversation to practice. Approachable, easy to talk to, friendly. Vibe, the feeling or atmosphere of a place. Try, I practice scenarios to be approachable. Example, role plays help me create a friendly vibe. Practice, I use what's your name to start a great scenario. Wow, you've mastered 10 conversation starters and enders to rock any chat. Let's tie it together with a full-day conversation story using all phrases to make them stick. Shadow each line and imagine you're living it. Priya's conversation day. In the morning, I'm at Starbucks and see a friendly face with a cool hat. I say, hi, I'm Priya. What's your name? They reply, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. I say, that's a nice hat. Where did you get it? Alex says, at a local shop. Thanks for the compliment. I ask, do you come here often? We chat about coffee and I say, can you recommend something here? Alex suggests a latte and I end, it was great talking to you. Have a nice day. At work, I meet a colleague and say, what do you think about this project? We discuss ideas and I end, I should get going, but let's chat again soon. At a party, I say, can you recommend something to try here? I end, thanks for the chat. See you around. Later, I say, let's keep in touch. Here's my number. I feel confident and fluent all day, connecting everywhere. Repeat this story twice, shadowing each line. Practice tips. Practice this story with a friend. Take turns starting and ending. Say each phrase 5 times daily, mixing starters and enders. Hi, I'm Priya. Let's keep in touch. Write the story in your notebook and read it aloud daily. Try real-life practice, like saying, "That's a nice shirt," to a friend. Act out a mini scenario at home, pretending you're at a party. Use a cup or phone as a prop to make it fun. Repeat daily to make these phrases automatic. You're becoming a conversation pro. Vocabulary boost, fluency, speaking easily and naturally. Confidence, feeling sure about your skills. Engage, to connect with someone in conversation. Natural, speaking like a native without effort. Try. I practice starters for fluency and confidence. Example, conversation enders help me engage naturally. Practice. I use "see you around" to sound natural and confident. Amazing work, everyone. You've mastered 10 conversation starters and enders to sound confident in English. Whether you're at a Starbucks, work, or a party, you're ready to shine. Which phrase was your favorite? Comment below. I love "Hi, I'm Priya," or "Let's keep in touch" is so cool. Quick recap. Starters. Hi, I'm your name. That's a nice item. Enders. It was great talking to you. Let's keep in touch. Practice daily to sound fluent and confident. Subscribe to Easy Speak English podcast for daily tips. Check episode 9 on 15 English phrases for ordering food. Follow us on Facebook. Share this episode, leave a review, and let's make English trending worldwide. Bye for now. Keep learning, keep shining.